In 2025, it's Cooper Flagg, a high school phenom people are already penciling into NBA lineups. But sandwiched in between those two mega-hyped years was the 2024 NBA Draft. A class most scouts and executives quietly admitted was one of the weakest since 2013. There was no consensus, no one pick, no generational talent to hang your hopes on. And when that happens, mistakes are made. In 2013, the Cleveland Cavaliers took Anthony Bennett first overall. He was out of the league within 3 years. Yet even that weak class produced Giannis Antetokounmpo, a late lottery pick, who grew into one of the most dominant players of his generation. History has a funny way of repeating itself, and we might be seeing it again. Because while nobody's calling Zachary Reese, the 2024 top pick, a bust, there's another rookie from that class who has passed up by 10 teams on draft night. It already looks like the guy everyone will regret skipping. His name is Matas Buzelis. And he might just be the crown jewel of the 2024 NBA Draft. Buzelis is not some mystery man from overseas like Giannis was. His story was always out in the open. He was once the #1 ranked prospect in his class. He had the hype, the mixtapes, the 5-star rankings, and yet on draft night, teams looked past him. Maybe it was concerns about the G League Ignite program. Maybe it was questions about his efficiency. Or maybe they just overthought it. Whatever the reason, the Chicago Bulls struck gold at 11. To understand how we got here, you need to understand where Buzelis came from. Basketball isn't just in his blood, it's his entire family's identity. His father played professionally in Lithuania. His mother was a youth national team star. His grandfather, Petrus, is considered a legend in Lithuanian basketball, captaining Zachary Reese to multiple championships while representing the national team. Matas was born into that legacy, but he was raised in Chicago after his family immigrated to the United States. And here's the twist. He didn't even love basketball at first. He was a gymnast and a swimmer, excelling in breaststroke as one of the best under-12 swimmers in Illinois. That background gave him balance, flexibility, and coordination that later translated beautifully onto the court. By the time he embraced hoops fully, his athletic foundation set him apart. In high school, the talent blossomed. Transferring to Brewster Academy, a powerhouse that produced Donovan Mitchell, Matas became a star. He was long, skilled, versatile, a 6 feet 10 inches forward who could shoot, handle the ball, and defend. He faced off against Cooper Flagg in one of the most hyped prep matchups ever, and on that night, it was Buzelis who shined. Scouts drooled at his potential. By his senior year, he was a McDonald's All-American, a Jordan Brand Classic participant, and even stole the show in the dunk contest, outshining Bronny James. He was ranked top 5 across all major recruiting services. So, why didn't he take the blue blood college route? Kentucky, North Carolina, and Florida State all wanted him. Instead, he shocked everyone by joining the G League Ignite. The $1 million contract was tempting, sure, but Buzelis had bigger reasons. He wanted to learn the pro game, NBA rules, NBA spacing, NBA-level coaching. He wanted the fastest track to the league. On paper, it made sense. In reality, it became a curse. The Ignite, once touted as the future of development, collapsed under the weight of its failures. The team went to 234 in 2024, losing 32 straight games. Lottery picks from the program weren't thriving in the NBA. Scouts began to view Ignite players with suspicion. And when your team is historically bad, GMEs don't exactly get excited about drafting its stars. Buzelis' numbers were solid, minus 14 points, 6 rebounds, almost 2 blocks and 2 steals per game, but his efficiency was questioned, and the stench of losing hung over him. By draft night, his stock had fallen from possible no 1-2 late lottery. That's when the Bulls, his hometown team, took a swing. At 11, they welcomed Matas Buzelis home to Chicago, and the city embraced him like a prodigal son. Dreaming of another local hero in the tradition of Derrick Rose and, of course, Michael Jordan. It was risky, but sometimes fortune favors the bold. His rookie journey hasn't been smooth sailing. Early on, Coach Billy Donovan buried him on the bench. unsure whether to play him as a guard, forward, or something in between. Fans were furious. Why draft a hometown star just to sit him? Buzelis himself voiced frustration, telling reporters he needed minutes to grow. Eventually, trades cleared the way. DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine were shipped out, opening the floor for the rookie. And once Buzelis got starter minutes, everything changed. From February onward, he was a different player. He averaged 13 points, 4 rebounds, and showed flashes of true two-way dominance. Against the Lakers, he dropped 31 points on 12 of -18 shooting, drilling 5 threes in a signature performance that turned heads across the league. Against Dallas, he nearly posted a triple-double with 28 points, 9 boards, and 6 assists. Suddenly, the whispers began. Did the Bulls just land the steal of the draft? What makes him so special is how complete his game is for a 20-year-old. He drives with both hands, finishing ambidextrously, a rare skill even for veterans. He's already a 36% three-point shooter, a huge leap from the 26% he shot in the G League. He's a capable mid-range scorer, a willing passer, and a creative ball handler who can initiate offense. Defensively, he's a menace, using his length to block shots and disrupt passing lanes. He's not afraid of contact, not afraid of mistakes, and most importantly, not afraid of big moments. Sure, he had his rookie stumbles. His dunk contest fiasco at All-Star Weekend was a reminder of his youth, as he repeatedly failed to land a risky attempt. But even in embarrassment, his competitive fire showed through. He wanted to win, not just participate. That mentality carried into the season's second half, where his play gave Bulls fans something they hadn't felt in years: hope. By the end of his rookie campaign, Chicago snuck into the play-in, falling short against Miami, but it didn't matter. The city had found a cornerstone, a 6'10" forward who could one day be the face of the franchise, and the more you watch, the harder it becomes to understand how 10 teams passed on him. Every draft has its hidden gems. In 2013, it was Giannis. In 2024, it might be Matas Buzelis. Because when you look at his physical tools, his skill set, and his mindset, he checks every box you'd want in a future superstar. The only question left is just how high his ceiling really goes. And if you're asking me, I'd say the sky's the limit. So I'll leave you with this. Did 10 NBA teams just fumble their future by passing on Buzelis? Or are we simply watching destiny unfold in Chicago, the city of Jordan and Rose, as it prepares to crown its next basketball king? If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe for more deep dives into the NBA's rising stars. And let me know in the comments, do you believe Matas Buzelis is the steal of the 2024 draft? Or do you think another rookie has that crown? Because one thing's for sure, the booze is here, and he's just getting started.